Welcome to the debut of the Strange Tales series on my channel. My name is A Strange Case of Sean. In this series, I will explore fantasy booking, weaving together my writing with ChatGPT to craft a story free from wrestling norms, fan opinions, or real-world constraints. This is purely for entertainment purposes, so sit back and enjoy as we dive into the first chapter of this imaginative journey. Today, we will dive into the intriguing scenario of the Wyatt 6 faction debuting in AEW instead of WWE. We'll keep the same debut conditions both in the ring and in real life, including Bray Wyatt tragically passing away and being represented by a lantern, as well as the members of the group. Some of the scenes you'll hear me read will be left to your imagination, so please do so, as I'm using WWE 2K24 as a support tool to get the story over. The debut will follow the same way in WWE, with QR codes with messages that you saw at the beginning of the video. This would all lead up to the revelation of it at Forbidden Door. We would see interruptions throughout the entire show, not knowing when they're actually going to appear. That is, until we get to the main event of the evening, where Swerve will be defending the AEW World Heavyweight Championship against MJF and Will Ospreay. Three of the company's biggest stars are battling for their prestigious World Heavyweight Championship in a match that Dave Meltzer awards 75 stars to. MJF picks up the victory and becomes AEW World Heavyweight Champion. MJF has reached the top of the mountain once again after coming back from his injury and is AEW World Champion. The crowd embraces him as he continues his heel ways. The three men are about to share a moment of respect in the ring when suddenly the large lights turn out one by one, leaving only the fireflies to light up the arena. The Fiend's screech sound plays, and MJF is alone in the ring. The Titantron screen shows a cloudy, desolate backstage area. The clouds dissipate to reveal Uncle Howdy as he begins to walk menacingly towards the camera. He looks to his left to find Abigail smiling as she looks over a destroyed Mercedes Mone. He is pleased with her work. He then looks to the right and sees Mercy finishing his dastardly destruction of Jon Moxley. Howdy stares on, satisfied, as Mercy leaves Mox to be scraps for the buzzards. He continues walking on as Abigail and Mercy trail behind to revel in the destruction they've caused. Howdy picks up Wyatt's lantern and the screen turns black. A red light shines on one side of the entranceway to show Huskus mauling Swerve Strickland. The audience is horrified. Another red light appears to show Rabbit obliterating Will Ospreay. Howdy emerges out of Osprey's tunnel and pats his head. He looks up and laughs, and the Titantron reads, "The cleansing has begun." The show goes off the air, and things won't be the same again. AEW management makes the decision to continue with their regularly scheduled programming. With so many questions and so few answers, the AEW wrestlers and their fans are baffled, confused, unsure of what to think. And this is evident for World Heavyweight Champion MJF. He is visibly shaken as he makes his entrance. The crowd begins a chant, congratulating him on his win, and he's reluctant to begin his promo. Finally, he begins. At Forbidden Door, there was supposed to be a celebration. My moment, the culmination of everything I've worked for since I returned. I should be standing here, reveling in my victory, basking in the glory of being AEW World Champion. But instead of the celebration I deserve, I got a freak show. A bunch of D-list purge wannabes decided to crash my party. And now they think they can play mind games with me. They think they can scare me. Well, newsflash, I am not scared. His voice cracked slightly, betraying his true feelings. But he quickly regained his composure. I've seen the codes, I've seen the online rumors, and I've heard these awful fantasy bookings these dumb marks have been spending their time plotting about rather than actually having a social life. I don't care who you are. I see you all for what you really are. A pack of deranged, washed-up has-beens trying to make a name at my expense. So Uncle Woody or Howdy, whatever awful name you're going by. You think you can intimidate me? With your cryptic messages and your spooky theatrics? I've dealt with worse. He paced the ring, his agitation growing more evident. So you want to play games then? Fine. But know this. I'm not some scared little boy. I'm MJF, and I'm the devil in this industry. You want to shake my confidence? You want to break me down? Good luck, because I am unbreakable. MJF points directly at the camera, his eyes burning with a mix of defiance and fear. Know this. You made the biggest mistake of your lives coming after me. This is my kingdom, and I will not be dethroned by a bunch of 3-month Spirit Halloween employees. So bring your darkness, bring your twisted games, because I will not back down. I will fight, and I will show you why I am the greatest champion this company has ever seen. The lights go out. The Titantron goes static. A distorted laugh resonates through the arena. A menacing voice begins to speak. Well, 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 Maxwell Jacob Friedman, the man of many self-proclamations, the salt of the earth, the man who claims to be better than everyone, the greatest, or my favorite, the devil himself. He chuckled. A sinister sound reverberated through the arena. Why do you lie, Maxwell? You may have fooled yourself, you may have fooled these people, but you don't fool me. You don't fool us. See, I know things, Max. We know things. I see things, Max. We see things. We know the truth. We see the fear in your eyes, and most importantly, the doubt in your heart. The camera pans out, revealing Uncle Howdy slowly rocking in a chair next to Wyatt's lantern. He continues, You stand there with that championship, believing you are invincible. But Maxwell, do you know what happens to those who dance with the devil? They get burned. And you, my dear boy, are about to be reduced to ashes. He stopped, turned to face the camera directly, his eyes boring into the lens. He continues, You've made a claim to be the devil, but I'm here to show you what true darkness looks like. I'm here to strip away your arrogance, to tear down the facade you've built. You'll be left a shell of the man you once were, a broken remnant of your former self. Uncle Howdy's face turns to the side, his smile widening into a grotesque grin. Howdy looks back at the camera. Prepare yourself, Maxwell. The darkness is coming for you. And when it does, you will beg for mercy. You will plead for salvation. But there will be none. For in the end, you are nothing more than a scared little boy claiming to be clever. Howdy picks up the lantern. You think you are clever, Max? You can claim that. But can you claim to know the truth? To understand the truth? To speak the truth? Because I can. And if you can, the camera pans out to show Abigail holding Alicia Atout, struggling to break free. Prove it. Howdy blows out the lantern, and you hear a woman scream. The screen flickered and went dark, leaving MJF, the audience, and the entire arena in a state of uneasy silence. The message was clear. MJF's reign as champion was under threat. And what was once an internal conflict in MJF has come to the surface. And Uncle Howdy was the harbinger of his impending doom, along with the Wyatt Six. And that'll do it for the first chapter of the Wyatt Six invading AEW. Thank you so much for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed it. Be sure to like and subscribe. Stay strange, stay awesome, and I'll see you in the next video.